What is up, y'all? Jiri here. We are back again with another daily live stream on Underdog Fantasy with a more normal thumbnail this time. I couldn't help myself yesterday, dude. That one still cracks me up, all right? I still find it hilarious. I'm glad some people got the joke and found it funny too, but we are back again. We're gonna hop in a draft, and I am streaming a little earlier today. Pretty short notice, so hopefully we can get some people in here on the live stream. If not, hope you guys enjoy the replay and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Do all those things, man. I really appreciate it. And turn that bell on too if you want to join the live streams because I don't stream at the same time every day. You know, life gets busy. Sometimes have some things at different times that need some attention. So 9 a.m. Pacific today. This week I'm going to be streaming anytime between 9 a.m. and noon Pacific. So hope you guys can drop in. But we just hopped in a draft. We are waiting for 3. At least there's not as many people in here to come and hop in and snipe my EV away from me, you know. But what's up, Bindles? I know Bindles liked my thumbnail yesterday. That one cracked me up, dude. I couldn't help myself. It was so funny. So the only reason that I even remembered to have yo, Waddle you doing step bro as my thumbnail is just because in my home fantasy football league, like my redraft league, the guy who takes Jalen Waddle every year, he always names his team Waddle you doing step bro. So as soon as I saw Jalen Waddle get traded, that's the first thing that came to mind. And then you know we like to have fun with our thumbnails over here. So that's what we had to do, man. And what's up, Hartman? How you doing today, dude? Thanks for joining. We got some people in here. Okay, that's great. Very, very short notice stream today, so I'm glad we can at least get a few of you guys in here. Still waiting for 2. And maybe while we wait, I'll show you guys a draft I did yesterday. I did this one when I had a little bit of time at work. I still need to label these 2 from yesterday's stream. But this is one I did at work. I think it turned out pretty good. It could have been a little better though. We got Drake May, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix as our quarterbacks. I took Penix because he was at 215 and we could the third quarterback didn't hurt. We didn't really need a 9th receiver, 7th running back. And then running backs, we got Bijan, Chase Brown, JCM, Tyrone Tracy, Chris Rodriguez, and Najee Harris. Receivers, we got this is the most spike week heavy receiver room I've ever built. AJ Brown, Jameson Williams, Jalen Waddle you doing step bro, Alec Pierce, Juwan Jennings, Kayshon Boutte, Trey Tucker, Ryan Flournoy. So I took AJ Brown with the intention of getting Drake May on the way back for, a possible little stack right there. And then tight ends, we got Tucker Kraft, who fell to 95, which I quite like. We got Chiggy with it, and then David Njoku, who was visiting with the Baltimore Ravens. So that's an interesting one. And we're still waiting for one over there. Still waiting for one. I think also Lumpsky. I'm pretty sure this is Lumpsky who's in the chat and watches the videos, but he was in this draft too. So shout out to him, man. Little Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy action. Got some Lat at 45 is pretty nice. Got some Demo there too. Keaton Missile. We like that. Little Mike Evans at 52 is pretty nice. And then 4 tight ends. Gadsden at 117. That's a nice pick too. We fill this up, and we did. Pick 4. Okay, I like pick 4. I like pick 4. We got Game Tight in here. Bitcoin. Fuck yeah, dude. Buy some Bitcoin, man. Shout out Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin in here? Yo, Bitcoin, if you're in the chat, man, say what's up. Sam Yori, I recognize this name too. And then maybe I recognize this name, TD Obes, T Daubs. Y'all know I have some issues pronouncing names, all right? What's up, King of QC? Definitely recognize your name. Great to see you in here, dude. Money anything in the 13th spot. I'm sure lurking as always. Getting prepared to take some Clayton Tune or Snoop Huntley. Oh, dude, I fucking called it. Yeah, I called it. It's not doomed, man. You are donating. Anytime you're in the draft at the 13, man, you are donating. That's what's up, and we will take that money. So I'm gonna take whoever's there. Puka goes. I'll take Jamar Chase very happily at pick 4. And yo, I'm about to take my first sip of coffee of the morning. Mm. Oh, baby. I just moaned harder than the girl in my thumbnail yesterday. Pause. Pause. But yo, you guys know that first sip of coffee in the morning hits differently, okay? It just does. we're wilding out on these streams now over here, guys. All right. And that's okay, man. We take the same approach to our drafts as we do to life. We like to walk that thin line. We like to push the boundaries, and we fuck. Plain simple. That's what's up. Anyways, back to the draft. Nothing too crazy going on. Game tight goes Justin Jefferson at 7. We're definitely seeing him rise. Tim Hortons? Hell no, dude. I'm not drinking no Tim Hortons. Dude, Tim Hortons is so fucking trash. So trash. Yeah, it's like Canadian or whatever. It's so trash, man. Tim Hortons is disgusting. Like their coffee is so gross. What's up, Nice and Blunt? Great to see you in here. Early morning stream. Yeah, a little short notice, but right when I woke up, I figured it's works a little better for my schedule today. Just got some things to do. Got to get a good workout in too. Just to do my stream right away in the morning so I can prioritize it. Get a nice good one in and get two drafts going as well. So we are going to do a second one for sure. Pete's is my fave. Oh, Pete's coffee pour and coffee. I know Pete's got his like little coffee setup and he does his famous little patented pour. I respect it, man. I respect it. It is so satisfying though. Just the sound of like pouring coffee. Like every adult knows it. But yeah, dude, Tim Hortons coffee, miss me with that, dude. Yeah, I'm Canadian, but oh, Pete's is a brand. Oh, okay. The first time I read that, I thought you meant like Pete's is a coffee brand, but then I remember like Pete does his coffee pours and stuff like that. So I thought you were talking about that, but I've never heard of Pete's coffee brand. Maybe that's just an American thing, I'm guessing. Now who do we want to go here when we get our pick? Sure, I'll take some Neighbors. Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, just reuniting the LSU boys. These guys can both just go completely nuts. And we have the title players I'm reaching all out for. We'll see what comes, but I won't be afraid to reach in this draft. And I'm kind of tempted to start 0 running back and truly go like a 0 running back team. Hey, what's up, Gab? What's up, Gab? I know you were in Nice and Blunt stream yesterday. So great to see you in here, man. And I believe Gab has a channel of his own too. So if anyone's unfamiliar, go check him out, man. Subscribe to Gab. Share the love in these streets. Young Moolah baby. Hey, dude, I've been listening to a lot of Lil Wayne, so I've been definitely hearing Young Moolah in my ears. Maybe that inspired my thumbnail yesterday too. Just Young Moolah. Okay. Man, I'm really tempted to go with a third receiver here, but I know I just need the running back. I know I need the running back because receivers at the next turn, they just feel so much better. Like, I don't need a AJ Brown. I don't need a Chris Olave. Even though I'm really tempted, I think I'm going to go with a Travis Achan. I don't have a lot of Achan. And I mean, taking him at the first half of the 3rd round, I think it might be a little expensive, but it's fine because he was going pretty exclusively at the back, like 3-4 turn for the first like 60% of this contest. So the teams up here are still going to be unique. So I'm happy with that. Yes, sir. Young Moolah, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. Been listening to a lot of like the Carter 4 recently. It's kind of how I am with music, man. I have an album, it just like repeats in my head for like a week or two. And I'm just like locked in on that. And yeah, dude, we are loving some Lil Wayne recently. Yo, Nice and Blunt doesn't drink coffee. I kind of respect it. I guess you're just a wake and bake kind of guy. Maybe you just wake up nice with the blunt, and then that gives you your energy. Straight maple syrup over Tim Hortons. That sounds pretty Canadian, man. This is a very Canadian chat right now. Oh, and it's spelled Pete's. I'm still not familiar with it. Maybe it's just an American thing. And you're jealous of the number 4 pick? Yeah, dude. I love me the number 4 pick. Anytime I can start Jamar Chase, it feels great, dude. Any of the top 4, really. It feels so nice. Yo, don't stop at Chase Neighbors. The next is Terrace Marshall. Damn, dude. I think he's off the board already, though. I wish I saw that comment earlier and sniped him in the 3rd round. Pete drinks Pete's. That's like some coffee cannibalism right there. Okay, Pete's is another one of those $5 coffees that are worth only 25 cents. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I can't really justify buying coffee like out places. I'm with you, Sweet Leaf. Brew my own. I get Kirkland brand coffee, all right? We get the Costco brand, and it is delicious. Devonta Smith goes, I'll take Luther Burden. I won't hesitate there. Could have taken Colson Loveland too, but Luther Burden falls a bit. I feel like Luther Burden, not an LSU boy, but I feel like he fits in the same realm as like Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors. I feel like he's got some similar swag to him, you know? Yo, nice and blunt. Here for the Jerry Judy. Hell yeah, dude. And sorry, best ball on call. I was reading the other comment at the same time. Best ball on call here for the Jerry Judy. He always drops it in. So welcome, dude. Hell yeah. Work at 11. Yeah, I'm glad we can provide some entertainment beforehand. And yeah, Burden is a tiger, so we are roaring today. Pause. Um I think I'm gonna go with one of these guys. If I can get Rome, that might be interesting. Stacking up Luther Burden and Rome Odunze. Where did T. Higgins go? T. Higgins went at 32, so I'm not. Oh, King QC, he's in here. I didn't even. I must have missed your name earlier. I know you're in the chat, but I didn't see you in the draft. So welcome. Although, should I take Travion? The running back probably is better to take. I feel like I need Travion more than Rome on this team. Although I'm really tempted to just go a little stronger at receiver. You know what? Let's do it. Let's try going some receiver strong on this team. Reason being, most of this contest, myself and a lot of other people have really started like running back heavy. And that's because like there were so many great receiver values later. Like when Josh Downs and Jalen McMillan were going at pick like 150, 160, you had guys like Romeo Dobbs going at 140, and just like such great values in this like mid to late round. Even like Wandale going in like the 120s now around like pick 100. The receivers are rising more and more. And so what I want to try and do is flip it a little bit and go a little wide receiver heavy earlier, and then try and find some of the values at running back, because now free agency it's not done. There's still a couple names out there, but a lot of landing spots are established. And so we kind of know people's roles, or at least we have a better idea of them. So I feel more comfortable building a running back room later in the draft with a little more depth than the first half of this contest. So to diversify the portfolio a little bit, get a little different, I'm going to try and do some earlier receiver teams a little more now. Yeah, not many teams are going to have both Burden and Rome. This is probably my first team with both Burden and Rome. And if we want Caleb Williams, like he should most certainly be there at pick 69. Nice. Because Colson Loveland, he went here at 46. But what I'm really hoping for is if King of QC is the one with T. Higgins, so there's almost no chance we're going to get Burrow. I'm sure he's going to take Burrow, but like dream scenario, I would love to get Burrow at 69 and then push for Caleb at 76. But yeah, like we expected, Burrow gets taken, and I don't blame him for that whatsoever. But if Jaden Daniels is there, I might try and take. Okay, never mind. I always say it way too early, man. Marvin goes next. Tyler Warren. Yeah, Drake May already goes, so I'm just going to take Caleb. We have Rome. We have Luther Burden. So I'm happy getting my first quarterback there. I still am underweight on Caleb. He was my most drafted quarterback last year. I was quite happy with that. But this year feels a little expensive to me just because I can't justify taking him above guys like Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, even Jalen Hurts. So I haven't been drafting as much of him, but he can run. That's always good. And now, do I want to get a fifth receiver with one of these guys? Okay, I was thinking about taking Chuba Dubadoo if he was there, but I might just go super strong receivers, man, and try it out. Really lean into Travis Achan and see what's going on there. Alec Pierce would feel pretty nice on this team. Parker Washington's in the thumbnail, so if we can get Parker Washington, y'all know I love him. I'm not afraid to reach for him either. Alec Pierce goes, come on, man. Give me P-Wash. Give me my dude. Give me my dog. He's in the thumbnail, man. He's meant to be on this team. He's meant to be on this team. And he is. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. P-Wash. What's up, dude? I'd rather have Caleb in this build anyways. That's a dope start. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can land this plane and get some good running back values because my receiver room absolutely fucks. This receiver room is sick. And we get the double stack, Luther and Rome. Luther Burden, a little fall. Rome, pretty much at ADP. Also, having this strong receiver room makes me feel more comfortable about having Malik Neighbors too, just in case he starts off a little slow. But that elite ceiling for the fantasy playoffs is going to feel quite nice on this team. And it's also a team where I can probably stop at 7 receivers and feel pretty comfortable with that. You're fading the Bears, but you would have scooped the Burden fall and doubled up with Rome, Caleb in that spot. All right. Glad you guys are on the same page with me. We are thinking alike over here, man. We are tapped in. You know what that means? We got to lock in, bro. Yo, we got to lock in. We are putting the hood up. We are tucking the hair in. All right. We are tucking the hair in. We are putting the hood up. And we are locked in. All right. Blinders are on. We are full focus, dude. Hell yeah. Should have had the draft board up, though. We're getting too locked in over here. Definitely got to think about some running backs and another quarterback. It would have been nice if Trevor fell back to us, but I don't blame the guy at the turn with Brian Thomas taking him. Rico Dowdle would have felt nice. But I like my receiver room a lot. Ooh, we can get Dart. Dart would feel good on this team with Neighbors. Like, do we really need anyone else in this range? I don't think so. So hopefully we can get Dart with our next pick. That would feel pretty good. Come on, CBB. He takes Mahomes. So this is a no-brainer pick right here. We're looking at the other quarterbacks. Yeah, without a doubt, we are taking Jackson Dart. I think everyone watching would agree with that pick too. And now I think we're kind of backed in a corner where we're going to need to take a running back. And this is where it's going to get a little tricky. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. Do I want to take like a Kyle Manung guy? He's Chicago. Feels a little expensive. I don't have a ton of him. Tony Pollard's been falling a lot. Blake Corum is at least going to have a role, but I feel like they're just going to pass so much in LA this year. He does have like really high upside though. And then Jadarian Price, we could just take a rookie. Take a rookie as our second running back and hope that he just ends up in Seattle or gets like a strong role. This is a tough one. If anyone has any suggestions, I'd definitely be open to it. What's up, Nuketown kid? Still waiting for you to 1v1 me on Rust. All right. Bo Nix goes. Man, I'm kind of leaning just towards Kyle Manungai here because we have the Bears thing going on, so might as well just lean into it. Even though he doesn't catch passes, like we're kind of just betting on the Bears offense. He's going to be 10 picks past ADP as well. Tony Pollard goes, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go Kyle Manungai. I don't have a ton of him, but I think on this team it makes sense. And shoot, man, y'all know I hate DeAndre Swift, mainly just because he was so inconsistent on the Lions forever. And then as soon as he left the Lions, he just decided he's good at football. And he decided he can actually use his eyes and read a hole. So, yeah. 3-spot taking Jeremiah Love's backup. Dude, I've been taking Tony Pollard as he's falling. Like in a draft yesterday, I got him at like 114. I'm not afraid to take him there because even if Jeremiah Love does go there, I think he probably gets moved. Yeah. Yo, Xbox, PS5, or PC. Bro, I'm talking about PS3. Like, yo, we're going old school. PlayStation 3, all right? Actually, I don't even know if they have like online game lobbies anymore on PS3. I also don't even have my PS3 anymore. I haven't played video games in so long. But dude, I used to be addicted to Call of Duty, man. Like back in the day, from ages like between when I was like 12 to like 15, 16, addicted to Call of Duty. Now it's best ball drafts. Dobbins goes. I would have liked Dobbins on this team for sure. Jordan Mason too. Damn. A lot of these running backs are going. So I'm hoping some of them can still fall back. Yeah, Swift balled out last year. I think he's turned a corner in his career. Unfortunately, man, which sucks. We're like the quarterbacks going. Give me Kenneth Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell would feel good on this team. Come on, man. You don't want him. You need a receiver. You only have 3 receivers. Yeah. Or Kincaid. That too. We'll take Gainwell. Got a nice contract. So running back room slowly coming together. Still kind of weak. We don't have any tight ends, but I'm comfortable having no tight ends still. And then, man, I'm probably just going to reach up for one of these guys with my next pick. I've been taking more Jacory Krosky-Merritt recently because it doesn't seem like they're going to get Jeremiah Love. And Rachaad White didn't get paid a ton. And even though Rachaad White is on the team now, I don't think that necessarily takes away from JCM's role because Rachaad White, very clear pass catcher, JCM between the tackles runner. And I've just been taking more Bill recently. I also have a bag of Rachaad White already. Like I got Rachaad White shares in like the 180s. So that feels pretty nice, man. What's up, fam? Great to see you in here, Who Hames. Welcome. Old school, we're going Nintendo or Atari. Yeah, balled out. I thought that was a little typo. I haven't had a PS3 since high school, bro. Hey, neither have I, all right? Neither have I. I also just said neither and then neither back to back. So we are all over the place today. But whatever. We're gonna lock in JCM. I just think on this team, it makes sense. Get a little running back upside. We definitely need the running back help still. Travis Etienne, Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell, and Bill Krosky Merritt. I like it. This is definitely a different build for me, but if the running backs come together, I think this is a pretty nice team. And I don't think a lot of people are really building like this in that tournament. So I like it, man. Hey, we're getting some love over here. Game tight. Yo, what's good? Smash the like button, people. Hey, you heard him. What are we at right now? What are we at? What are we at? We got 27 people watching and 15 likes. Yo, 12 of you, what are you doing, man? I already hit it myself too. Okay, now we got 16. There we go. Crossface, let him know, dude. Let him know. Hit that like button. Glad we actually got a decent amount of people in here today with this short notice stream. I mean, if you guys honestly let me know, do you guys actually prefer like a 9 a.m. Pacific stream or a noon Pacific stream? Because I can usually make either work right now, and like either are fine. To be honest, I'd probably prefer the 9 a.m. It's kind of nice just to do it when I wake up, kind of have like a little chill morning with you guys and sip my coffee. But if we can get more people watching at this time, I'm definitely more in favor of doing it. Whoa, look at this, man. Yo, best ball on call. We got Jerry Judy in here at 1:30. ZL Haynes is definitely going with the big guys. You got Jerry Judy, Debo Samuel, J.K. Dobbins. He's got some high testosterone, man. Javonte and Swift as well. High T start right there. Aaron Jones at 138. That's pretty early. And dude, how wild do I feel like getting right now? I mean, we could take Tyron Tracy because we have the Giants thing going on as well. Or do we take our first tight end? Goddard as my first tight end might feel pretty good. But we could go for like an Isaiah Likely too. This is tough. I think I'm gonna go Tracy just because we're gonna really lean into the Giants and the Bears. Maybe that was the wrong decision, but I feel like I can just get tight end values later. So I'm gonna lean into it. And there's a lot of tight ends still on the board. And I might even just reach for another running back right here. I might go C-Rod or the Missile. We have Parker Washington too. So we go C-Rod. We get our 6 running backs right here. Maybe that's the wrong decision. Maybe I should have taken a tight end. There's still so many available though. Like I don't know. I feel better about taking 2 tight ends at the next turn than I do the running backs at the next turn. Like I feel like I'd rather just get one of C-Rod or Keaton Missile. Even though I really like the tight ends here, just structurally, I'm already fading tight ends, so I'm probably going 4 of them. And they're just lasting on the board so long. So let's just do it, man. We got some Parker Washington as well. So let's get some Chris Rodriguez. We are really stacking up the correlation. We got a Giants, Bears, Jags. Jags, Giants, Bears. We are stacking up this correlation, and we definitely bounce back as far as our running backs go. Maybe that was a little too heavy. We just went 5 running backs in a row. Maybe we could have spaced that out a bit more, but you know what? I don't care. I'm trying something a little different. We're trying it a little different today. Hopefully, I didn't just kill this team. But I'm cool with it, man, because I'm really leaning into my 5 receivers. We're only drafting these 2 quarterbacks as well. Caleb Dart. We're not drafting a 3rd quarterback. And there's still a lot of good tight ends that I'm comfortable getting later. So we could be looking at a 2-6-8-4 or a 2-7-7-4. Like I'm not afraid to go 7 running backs either right now. And then 7 receivers might be what we do. And I don't know if I've made a 2-7-7-4 team, but I think it would actually work on this team. Bitcoin goes with the missile. I respect it. I respect it. I definitely have more Keaton Missile than I do Chris Rodriguez, but we have Parker Washington, so let's just get the Jags correlation, you know? And we have former teammates Chris Rodriguez, JCM, so we like that. We like that. You like that? Yes, we do like that. And then Bitcoin takes the guy that I really would have loved to fall back. I would have loved Isaiah Likely on this team. That would have felt so good. King QC also has 0 tight ends, and of course takes the other guy that I would have been interested in, but can't blame him there. And yeah, just looking at these running backs that are here at this turn, like James Conner, Emmett Johnson, Tajay Spears, Trey Benson, Alvin Kamara, Sean Tucker, like this is disgusting. This range for running back is so gross, dude. So I really don't mind it. Whereas tight end, like I'm probably not drafting Hunter Henry as my first. I just don't like Hunter Henry that much. I would actually rather just take AJ Barner straight up. So that's what I'm going to do. And damn, dude, this guy also has 0 tight ends. Please don't take the other guy that I want, because there's another guy that I really want with my next pick. And we can look at like a Theo Johnson with our last pick in the draft as well when we have Jackson Dart. I'm cool with that. This like range of receivers too is so gross, man. Like this range of receivers is disgusting. The range of running backs is disgusting. So getting 2 tight ends at the turn here, I think it's the right move. I really do. Fuck you, man. I wanted to get chiggy with it. I wanted to get chiggy with it, man. Damn it, dude. Really wanted to get chiggy. Hawkinson's already gone too. So I'm going to take Njoku or Schultz. And I'm probably going to go with David Njoku first because I think he just has higher spike week potential. Even though Dalton Schultz probably a little more secure. He is back in Houston. But I'm going to go with David Njoku because I just think he's better in best ball. So I'm cool with that. We're going to do that. And let's play like a little 1v1. So like top running backs, Emmett Johnson, Tajay Spears, Trey Benson. Would you rather have like one of those guys and Dallas Goedert, or Chris Rodriguez and David Njoku? I think I would rather have Chris Rodriguez and David Njoku. I think the running back is more valuable. Keaton is so steamed. Yeah. Honestly though, I'm part of the problem with that. I've been reaching for Keaton Mitchell. I'm not afraid to take him in the 140s or the 150s. Even still, like I'll take him at 150 because, dude, the spike week potential is just so there, especially with Mike McDaniel offense. Like we know Achane was really featured last year, but think about years past with Mostert and Achane. Like they like to use 2 running backs, and then Hampton's not a speed guy. And Keaton Mitchell, if he can just stay healthy, the scheme, I think it's going to be absolutely deadly, where he can get like 70, 80 yard touchdowns more than once in a season, I feel like. Do you consider Mooney? I probably would consider Mooney. That is interesting. Mooney stinks. He failed in one of the best spots he could be in last season. Yeah, I guess like the only excuse you can really have. Damn, King QC just took Cade Otton as well. That sucks. Damn, dude. I love me some Cade Otton when I'm fading tight ends. I think I would consider Mooney, but I already have a lot of. I think I would rather get like Theo Johnson in round 19-20 than I would Mooney in this team. Just because we need a little tight end. I'm going to go Stowers. That's a pretty easy pick for me right there. Get some rookie upside as well. And we're going to go 4 tight ends for sure. And definitely going to take a receiver with our next pick. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, receiver doesn't look so great here either. Who Hames, don't know how you're feeling about your Pat Bryant shares, Troy Franklin. These guys are falling like a rock, and for good reason. With the Jalen Waddle you doing step bro signing. Now, do I want to take another running back right here too? Or do I want to push it? Because I can take 7 running backs on this team, but I think I go with one of the receivers here. I know a lot of people don't like Shimray DK, but I do. I think he's just like decent. Even though he's like a bit of a kick returner, punt returner guy, I don't think he's bad. So I'm going to take DK. Little second-year breakout. Tennessee offense hopefully gets better as a whole. I'm sure they're still going to bring in another receiver in the draft, but I think he can make some plays. Hampton is a speed guy. Is he? I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. But I don't know. Hampton seems more like a power guy to me. I don't think he has like too much breakaway speed. He is actually like a decent pass catcher, though. You're not upset about it. Everything down here still feels bad. Yeah, that is true. Like the going more expensive, or sorry, going higher exposure on some of these like round 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 guys. What's the problem with that? It really doesn't matter. Oh, damn. I didn't know he actually ran 4.42. I thought it was closer to 4.5. That is pretty interesting. But Mike McDaniel, he still likes to use his 2 running backs. Last year, he was just dealing with like injured, what's his face, Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon, who's nothing special. I just think Keaton Mitchell is going to have a role, and it's going to be a valuable one. Plus, in best ball, we're going for spike weeks, right? I just like him if he stays healthy. 4.4 is still, that's still fast, man, for a big guy. Still fast for a big guy for sure. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Brian Robinson goes. That would have been nice. A couple guys I'm still looking at right here. Ollie Gordon gets taken by Game Tight. I think Ray Davis would feel pretty good on this team. One pick away. Give me some Ray Day. Chris Brazzle-Dazzle goes. So I'm going to take Ray Davis. We're going 7 running backs, and then we're going to go 7 receivers and 4 tight ends. So we're going to end off with 1 receiver and 1 tight end. And now here's the tricky part. Do I want to take a receiver first or a tight end? Because I think the smart thing to do is taking the tight end first, because I would probably just want Theo Johnson on this team. Like, Isaiah Likely is there, but Theo Johnson's still going to have like a role. I feel like we could take Pat Freiermuth too, just to get a little diversification. And Pat Freiermuth is just solid, right? There's still some receivers that I really like that would feel good as a 7th, though. But I don't know if I can push these tight ends, because I would really just want one of these 2 tight ends. Okay, Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Flournoy were the receivers that I was looking at, so we're definitely taking a tight end here. Now, Theo Johnson or Pat Freiermuth, do I really want to go that heavy on the Giants? Because I already have Tyrone Tracy. I already have Malik Neighbors. Do I really want Theo Johnson? Or do I want to just take Pat Freiermuth? You know what? I think we're going to go a little stability and get Freiermuth. I changed my mind. Maybe we can take like a Calvin Austin with our last pick if we really want another Giants player. But that's what I'm going to go with. Going to go with some Pat Freiermuth. And I think this tight end room came together pretty decently. AJ Barner, David Njoku, Eli Stowers, and Pat Freiermuth. I kind of like this balance. Like, we have our veteran Pat Freiermuth, who's kind of like I'm happy I took Njoku over Dalton Schultz, because Pat Freiermuth is much more similar to Dalton Schultz. David Njoku is like more of a touchdown spike week guy. And if he goes to Baltimore, that's a pretty nice fit and a pretty good value. Eli Stowers, we get some rookie upside, potential third-year breakout. AJ Barner, that feels nice. Really leaning into Chicago and the Giants. We got our anchor running back in Travis Etienne. We got Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell, JCM, Tyrone Tracy, Chris Rodriguez, and Ray Davis as our running backs. I think the running back room actually came together pretty well, all considering. And we are definitely going very heavy on the Bears and the Giants, but I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool with it. Now, need to think about who I want for my last receiver. Since I'm just drafting my 7th, I'd rather get someone with a little more floor. Like Calvin Austin is interesting because he's on the Giants, but Darnell Mooney kind of takes away from him there. Not interested in Alec Almanor. Maybe we could go Kyle Williams. Tez Johnson always feels pretty good. Jahan Dotson, Hollywood Brown. These guys are interesting. Could go with like a rookie upside. I don't think we have Eli Stowers is our only rookie. So maybe we go with like a rookie. I'm really not interested in Cooper Kupp. Kendrick Bourne in Arizona. Traylon Burks. Damn. None of these guys are standing out too much. Man, I wish when Jalen Naylor was going in the 20th round because that was just kind of my go-to. Jalen Naylor was just my go-to in the 20th round when he was there. I'll probably just take Kyle Williams. Potential second-year breakout. I think he was a third-round pick. Could just expand his role. We know rookies in New England don't get much playing time, so let's go Kyle Williams. And we get 2 like second-year breakouts on this team. We are going to be joining another draft after this too, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, dude, that feels nice, man. Your go-to is Omar. Hell yeah. I'm still drafting Omar, man. I still think he's undervalued. Great pick. Now, quarterbacks, we have Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart. At running backs, Travis Etienne, Kyle Monangai, Kenneth Gainwell, Corey Krosky-Merritt, Tyrone Tracy, Chris Rodriguez, Ray Davis. I like how the running back room came together, actually. Just going like wide receiver heavy, really like hero running back, leaning into Travis. And then receivers stopped at 7 with Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Luther Burden, Rome Odunze, Parker Washington, Shimray Dike, and Kyle Williams. And tight ends, 4 of them, AJ Barner, David Njoku, Eli Stowers, and Pat Freiermuth. I like it, actually. I like how this team came together. Now, let's just hop right into another one. Oh, fuck, dude. 9 people. We're waiting for 9. Oh, we're fucked, dude. Everyone's getting in this one. Hopefully, everyone's just maxed out or something. Or else this draft is going to be a difficult one. We'll see. Any chance we can just join like a random bigger board right now? There's no chance, right? Yeah, waiting for 10. I still have one more bigger board. I'm not sure if I want to do that on stream or off stream. We'll see. But while we're waiting for that to fill, maybe I'll go over some of the other teams that were in the contest with us. Just going to load this up on another screen so I can see. Yeah, let's take a look at some of your other teams. Game Tight was in here. Goes Kyler Murray, Malik Willis, Tua. I've seen Malik Willis start to fall now that Waddle's been traded. Maybe just like less stacking options or something like that. And then Tua, so pretty shaky quarterback room, can't lie, but could come together well. And wow, you went 0 RB. You actually went with the 0 RB with Tyler Algier, Mike Washington, Aaron Jones, Emmett Johnson, Katrin Allen, Ollie Gordon, Jordan James. So hopefully these rookies can hit for you or else your team's fucked. But hey, I respect going for it. Receivers, Justin Jefferson, Drake London, T-Mac, JMO, Elite. Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson, Omar Cooper. So getting the 3 rookies, definitely have a lot of upside there. Very strong receiver room. Then tight ends, Kyle Pitts, TJ Hawkinson, Greg Dulcich. I took my first share of Greg Dulcich like yesterday or the day before. So I don't blame you for that one, man. It's not bad. You'll probably do one with me. Hey, dude, jump in this one. We're still waiting for 5 over here. No badge, dude. Badges don't care. Or doesn't matter if you have a badge, man. You know how many people with badges are just absolutely terrible drafters? Like, look at King the QC. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. But there are so many people with badges that are just absolutely awful at drafting. And so, King of QC, let's take a look at your team. Quarterbacks, Joe Burrow, Baker, Cam Ward. Definitely like this. And I like that you got Cam Ward at 152. Definitely nice pushing him there because I'm pretty comfortable stopping at Joe Burrow, Baker. But when you get Cam Ward at 152, it's kind of just why not? And then running backs, Christian McCaffrey, Jeremiah Love, the Toot Toot, Rashad White, Isaiah Pacheco, Amari DiMarcado. So very unique getting Pacheco and DiMarcado, who were going undrafted most of this competition. So I like that. Toot Toot, he still scares me, man. Toot Toot scares me. But the upside is definitely there. And on this team, when you have CMC and Jeremiah Love, feels better mixing in the Toot Toot there. And then receivers, T. Higgins, Zay Flowers, Michael Wilson, Chris Godwin, Wandale, Casey Concepcion, Malik Washington, Christian Kirk. Very solid receiver room, too. I like it. And then tight ends, Juwan Johnson, Kate Otten, Mike Gesicki. So, dude, you got the Bengals sandwich, too. You got Joe Burrow on top, and then Mike Gesicki, classic bottom. Nice Bengals sandwich there as well. Definitely like to see it. This is a really nice team, man. I respect it. I respect it. I think your receiver room came together quite well with starting 2 running backs and then getting Toot expensive. And dude, I was drafting a lot of Christian Kirk before this news too. Like, I think right now I have 13% of him or something like that. I like Christian Kirk back there, man. I thought it was a good value. And we're still waiting for 4. We're still waiting for 4 in this big board if anyone wants to join. I'm sure like some people are just listening while at work or something like that. So probably less people actually able to join than the evening streams, but hope you guys are enjoying nonetheless. And hey, if y'all want to stay out of the drafts, I don't mind. Makes it easier on me, man. For sure. Was there anyone else in here? I don't know if Bitcoin was in here or not, but I recognize the name, so I'll take a look at his team. Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Jordan Love, very solid quarterback room for sure. James Cook, K9, Brees Hall, Demo, Keaton Missile. Love the running back room. Very, very solid. Glad you stopped at 5 right there, too. Receivers, Mike Evans as your 1. 38, though. 38's expensive for Mike Evans, man. That's expensive. DJ Moore, Jordan Addison, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen McMillan, Jalen Naylor, I hardly know her. Darnell Mooney, Keenan Allen, and Tyquan Thornton. Very solid. And then likely Mason Taylor, Jake Tongas. I like this team too. So, yeah, dude, you guys got to stay out of my drafts because your teams are actually good, okay? And you guys are actually showing that a badge does mean something. So, yeah, man. Okay, we do have some people just at work listening. Hey, I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Hopefully can make that day a little more entertaining and gain some insight as well. Yeah, dude, nice and blunt is right. The badge just means you're addicted. We are all sickos, man. Anyone drafting in like February and even January, now we're in March, like we are sick human beings. Okay. Can we make a run for it? Can we make a run for it? Y'all know what we want. Y'all know what we want. Please don't make me rage. Now, is there anyone in here with us? We got Game Tight. I feel like I recognize this name, Todd69. Or maybe I'm just too familiar with 69. I'm not sure. But if anyone's in here, definitely let me know. It took a while to fill, so not sure how many people will be in here, but I want to make a run for it, man. Come on, yo, Adrian. Yo, Adrian, be cool, okay? Be cool to us, Adrian. Let me make a run for it. I'm ready. Oh, dude. We are so locked in. We are so locked in right now. Oh, hell yeah, dude. We are locked the fuck in. We got the Lions hat, we got the Lions sweater, and now we get our boy. We get our boy. Oh, dude. Could not be so locked in right now. Could not be so locked in. Hell yeah, dude. Tex Legend in here at the 8. Welcome, dude. Great to see you in here. Polo Fresh. I'll remember that name now. Hell yeah, dude. Little CD Lamb start. Yo, does not beat our Gibbs start. We got to make a run for it. Hell yeah. We got the jersey on. It feels good. Anytime I start Gibbs, I'm happy. All right. And we are in here. You see how fast I ran? I am Sonic. I am Sonic. And we got to keep the hood up for this one too, okay? We got to keep the hood up because we are absolutely locked in. Locked in so hard right now. Pause. But okay. Anyone else in here? Tinderella. I recognize this name too. Not sure if he's in here though, but funny name for sure. Danimal, great to see you in here, man. You on the boat? You on the boat right now, fishing up some fish or crabs? Underdog needs to come up with more draft options. Yeah, I think they really messed up with the little board, making it a 20 max. They probably should have made it a 50 max and it'd be filled by now. I still have like 3 more little boards, I think. I did one last night too, just for fun. And dude, maybe I'll look at the little board team that I did last night. It was almost so good. There were some players that went fucking far. Okay. Salmon about to start next month. Hell yeah, dude. It's nice that you get all that time off, dude. I'm pretty jealous. But yeah, 4 hours sleep for when you're working, pretty rough. Now, who do I want to go with here? Optimistic. Come on, buddy. I mean, if Derrick Henry's there, I'm going to take him. I don't have a ton of Derrick Henry. He goes. I have so much Chase Brown. I kind of feel like getting a share of Pickens, though. Is that weird? I love me some Chase Brown, but I kind of feel like getting a share of Pickens just because I don't feel like I've drafted him in so long. I don't feel like I've drafted Pickens in a long time. I'm underweight on him. I might have like 5%. He does kind of scare me a little bit just because he's a big powder. But I'll take my chance. I don't want to completely fade him, you know. And then he goes Chase Brown. I would have loved Chase Brown. Now, do I want to get weird? Okay, I was actually gonna think about taking Josh Allen right there. I don't take a lot of Nico either. Maybe I'll just take Nico. Yeah, let's do it. George Pickens, Nico with Jahmyr Gibbs. Not a start I normally get, so I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool trying this out. Definitely need to think about quarterback because I don't really love Dak at his price because we would have to reach on Dak as well. We'd probably have to draft Dak at like 74, which feels so expensive. Let's see. Yeah, we would have to draft Dak at like 74, man. That feels so expensive. And then, yeah, CJ Stroud doesn't feel good either with Nico Collins. So definitely gonna need to think about quarterback as we're drafting. And hopefully get some guys that can fill that option for us. Or at least we can backstack. But that's further down the road. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah, I'm with you, Newtown kid. And Pickens, like, does he not just feel like Jalen Waddle from a couple years ago? Like, really? When Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle were getting drafted in like the first and second round, that's just kind of what it reminds me of. Like, George Pickens looked better than CeeDee Lamb at times last year, but I don't know, dude. I feel like he's a bit of a head case. I feel like he's gonna throw temper tantrums in training camp, and year after year, we see that causing issues. Like you think about Brandon Ayuk, you think about Terry McLaurin. Like these guys sit out of training camp. They want their contract. They don't want to play on a tag or anything like that, and then they end up like getting injured. You know, Okay, Luther Bird and Colson Loveland at the turn. Very interesting by game type. I've seen a couple people do this. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's definitely different. I like definitely starting two running backs when at pick 11, pick 12, because the running back values later in that range just don't feel so good. Say Flowers 39. Like, Joe, just let me get some JMO on this team, and I'm so happy. All right. Let me get JMO and I'm happy. Seen JMO fall like slowly and slowly. JMO's just falling. He opened this contest in the third round, actually, around like pick between like 30 and 35. JMO was going, and even as a big JMO guy, I had a hard time drafting him there. Thought that was pretty expensive, but back half of the fourth round, give me that all day. And we got TJ or J. I'm just gonna call you TJ. Going 0 wide receiver start, very interesting. And then Yo Adrian also has 0 wide receivers to start. Wow, DJ Moore at 44. Devonta Smith. So are we gonna get our boy? Did we fucking manifest this one? Are you kidding me, man? And your name's Optimistic? Dude, you know how optimistic I was to get JMO? You dick. Okay, we'll take Terry. And then I'm just gonna draft Jaden Daniels. And I'm not gonna be upset about it. We're gonna take Jaden over Lamar. Maybe we could go with like a Mike Evans, set up like, oh, do we go or do we go with the receiver? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna take Jaden. We could have taken Mike Evans. We could have taken Jalen Waddle because those set up a Brock Purdy and Bo Nix here at like 95, 98. We could have gone with that, but I don't know. I took Terry, and my first thought was getting Jaden at pick 50. So I'm just gonna stick with that. Stick with that initial thought because I don't want Dak at his price, and I don't want CJ Stroud or to have to rely on getting CJ Stroud. So let me just reach on Jaden, and we'll get a little different because I don't think that's bad, to be honest. And wow, TJ still with the 0 wide receivers, going with Cam Scatabo as his fourth running back. He is on the verge of donating right now. Trying to figure out what pick 9 strategy is doing. Let me take a look. We know pick 8's our boy. St. Brown. I mean, I don't think that's bad. Igbuka's a little rich at 33. Rice at 40. He's definitely been falling, but I feel like getting Rice at 40 kind of defeats the purpose of taking Igbuka at 33. But St. Brown neighbors, anytime you get St. Brown, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Interesting start here. Maybe I should have gone a receiver over Jaden Daniels. We'll see how the rest of the draft turns out, see if that was a bad decision or not. I don't have a ton of Mike Evans. Like, I'm definitely underweight on Mike Evans. I might have, like, 4% of him or something like that, but I don't I don't feel that bad about it just because he's still older, right? Like, he's still older and, now he's practicing next to the substation. So, I don't know how to feel about his hamstring, man. Could just get electrocuted. You never know. Could just get zapped. But I think Mike Evans' contract was also a little deceiving. He only got 16 million guaranteed, which is interesting. If he stays healthy though, like he could be great, but I just wouldn't be surprised if he loses a step as well. And we see Polo Fresh going with Jalen Hurts unstacked, but I don't hate it. Okay, TJ is donating, dude. He took RJ Harvey as his 5th running back. Why do you need 5 there, bro? And Scatabo? Damn, David Montgomery would have been nice. Right here. I mean, I'm cool with Marv. I'm cool with some Marvin Harrison. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I would have liked Alec Pierce too. I'm considering just taking Drake May. I don't have a ton of Drake May, but I feel like it's a fine value, and we don't really have a ton of other quarterback options. Like, do I really want Michael Wilson to stack up with Marv? Do I really want DK Metcalf? I don't love any of these running backs. I think I'm just going to take May. Why not? He's got backstacking options too. I'm definitely still underweight on Drake May, but in the 7th round, it feels okay. I would have really liked David Montgomery there. That would have felt great. Optimistic had to fuck me again, bro. He's definitely making me less optimistic about this draft. What's up, Chad Candles? GM, bro. A fellow morning streamer. Hope you're doing great. Man, I kind of like the morning streams. Like, I might just do the 9 a.m. Pacific. It feels kind of good starting my morning like this, just sipping my coffee, chilling with you guys, ripping some drafts, and then a lot of you guys are at work listening or like doing something else listening. So I don't have to deal with as many of you hopping in and sniping my EV. All right. But yeah, great to see you in here, man. Jaden Daniels, Drake May. I still don't know if Drake May was the right pick. Maybe I should have switched that up, but we're rolling with it. Similar build to our last team, I guess. Going with like the true hero running back. This time with Gibbs. Last time we had Travis Etienne. Michael Wilson, 83. I haven't drafted a ton of Michael Wilson. I thought he was a little expensive, but with Jacoby Brissett being their starting quarterback, definitely makes me more optimistic. Now, I'm really hoping Polo Fresh takes Dak right here, because if Dak falls back to me at 95, I'm going to feel pretty stupid about taking Drake May. Please take Dak. Please take Dak. Thank you. Thank you. Like, dude, doesn't it just fucking suck when you don't expect a quarterback to fall back to you, so you just decide to reach on a different one, and then they do, but you can't take them structurally? Like, dude, that just makes me feel so stupid. Sidekick definitely isn't shy about getting aggressive at quarterback. Don't mind it at all. You're talking about like one of the tools, like the drafting sidekick, or is sidekick a drafter? I don't use any of the tools personally. I'm not a huge fan of them myself. If anyone else wants to use them, go right ahead, but they're not really for me. Now, okay, I'm looking at one of these guys. Do I want a tight end or do I want to push it? I feel like I might want to go with a receiver. And I think I'm going to go with Michael Pittman on this team. No, I'm going to go Godwin. Oh, okay, it's Pittman. I still really oh, we have another pick too. Fuck, I forgot. Damn. Fuck, dude, I would have taken the tight end first. Okay, anyways, pivot. Um, do I just go super heavy at receiver? Let's try it out. No, Laporta. Oh, okay. We panicked. Sometimes these 20-second clocks sneak up on you, okay? But whatever, we're gonna try this, okay? We're gonna try it. We're getting weird. We're definitely only drafting 7 receivers. I don't know if I've drafted this heavy receiver before, but we're trying it, okay? We're trying it. Honestly, I could even stop at 6 if I really wanted to with this. We'll try it out though. We're definitely leaning into our GOAT, Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay, it is the tool from Legendary Upside. I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of the tools personally, just because I feel like it makes me overthink things. I'm sure they're really helpful for a lot of people, but for me personally, like I know Best Ball Overlay, they have like a free week trial. So I tried it last summer out of curiosity, like why not? It's free. But I didn't like it, man. I found myself like panicking on more picks and like autoing a couple, just trying to like overanalyze and stuff like that. So for me particularly, I just like doing it. I just like raw dog in the drafts, really. I don't draft off ranks or anything either. Like you guys see, I don't have any my ranks or anything like that. I just draft strictly off ADP. I like to look at the draft board and just raw dog the fuck out of this. It's kind of how I like to roll personally. Yeah, QBs have been falling a bit. Certain ones, certain quarterbacks are falling, certain quarterbacks are rising. Like I'm pretty sure in Nice and Blunt stream yesterday, I saw Justin Herbert go at pick like 101, which I thought was insane to see him fall like that. But Malik Willis goes at 108 right here, but typically he's been falling as well. Drake May is going to face harder teams. I don't think he's going to be the same player he was last year. I don't think so either, which is why I have not been drafting him a ton. And this guy, Optimistic, goes what I was kind of thinking about because he gets Mike Evans, then tacks it up with Brock Purdy. Quarterbacks are definitely going higher in this draft, though. Trevor Lawrence and Dak fall like around. Jackson Dart goes at 81 here. I think we got him at like 93 in our last draft, which felt good stacking him up with Neighbors. I would have really liked Dobbins, hoping some of these running backs fall to us for sure with how thin we are. And damn, dude, Goff, Stafford are here. Okay. Maybe Drake May was not the pick to make. If Goff falls back to us, then Drake May definitely was not the pick. Okay, he goes. Give me Gainwell, man. Could really use Gainwell on this team. Optimistic, he's probably gonna fuck me again. Just rip the band-aid off. And he goes T-Ferg. So I'm gonna get Gainwell as my RB2. And then I'm probably just gonna do the exact same thing I did in the last draft. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Just gonna go with JCM. We have the Washington as well. Even though he doesn't catch passes, I think just running the ball is good. Maybe we could have considered Rashad White because he's gonna catch the ball. And Optimistic goes that instead. But I don't know, man. I've been feeling some Bill lately. Pause. But I've been liking drafting him. So I'm gonna do that again. And man, we are strong at receivers. George Pickens, Nico, Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison, Michael Pittman Jr., and Chris Godwin. Very expensive receivers, but a lot of the receivers that I like that have gone, like Josh Downs was going at 160 a couple weeks ago, and I was drafting so much of him. Is that guy his first receiver, bro? Did I see that right? Oh my God, what are you doing? Yo, I don't like Josh Downs that much. Okay, thank you for your donation, TJ. This is when we say thank you for your donation. Christian McCaffrey, Trey McBride, Breece Hall, Bucky Irving, Cam Scatabo, RJ Harvey, Jalen Warren, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford, and then finally in the 11th round gets his first receiver in Josh Downs. Thank you for your donation. This guy is out grittying, hit him with the gritty. Like, dude, I should take a screenshot of this draft and send it to Gritty. Be like, yo, you are getting outplayed right now. Do you draft a lot of Pacheco? I don't have a ton of him. I've drafted some shares since he's joined with the Lions. I'm sure he's going to fall in the end zone a bit. Doesn't excite me too much, but I don't think he's a bad click whatsoever. And yo, multi-hero running back. What's up, Sanka? Great to see you in here, man. Yeah. Chris Rodriguez gets taken too. Like when I'm starting super thin at running back like this, I like to just at this turn get like some Chris Rodriguez, get some Keaton Missile, and reach up for those guys. Now this turn is tricky because I kind of wish I could draft like 3 or 4 guys right here. This turn is very tricky. Juwan Jennings goes. If Kenyon Sadiq is there, okay, he's not. Do I consider a CJ Stroud? Is an interesting question. Mendoza goes. I think I'm going to go with Aaron Jones. I think Aaron Jones makes sense on this team. Get a little floor running back. And then I really don't need a third quarterback, at least right here. None of these guys excite me too much, so I'm just going to keep reaching for him. I really don't care. I'm getting the missile. What's up, Jamie? How you doing, man? Hey, everyone be like Jamie. Jamie, you're my example now. Every time. Everyone be like Jamie. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Turn that on today. Yeah, man. The whole crew in the chat today. Yeah, we got a nice chat. We got a nice chat going on, which is pleasantly surprising for me because this is a very short notice stream. I only like set it maybe 40 minutes before I started it. Little 9 a.m. stream. We're doing it at a different time every day, okay? I don't stream at the same time every day, so turn the bell on if you want to catch this live. Join the chat. Be like Steven as well. Good afternoon, man. And yeah, hit that like button. We're doing pretty good. We got 23 likes, 30 people watching. So yeah, dude, listen to Jamie. Smash that like and subscribe too. We are at what, 160 subscribers? That's pretty good, man. 160 subscribers. Been doing this for like 7 weeks. So hopefully we can get to 200 before the NFL draft. That's my goal right now. Then we'll pull up the pull-up bar again, and we'll do 200 pull-ups during a draft, or 2 drafts probably. Hell yeah. Very interesting team I'm building. I'm actually kind of liking the true like hero running back builds and then building up my running backs in these mid rounds. Just because, yeah, like I've said so many times, man, the receivers, they just get so much more dry in this range. And like after like Juwan Jennings, it just feels pretty gross, dude. Like Adonai Mitchell went at 147 right here, man. Adonai Mitchell went 147. Does not feel good there. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. On the way to 1 million subscribers. We are trying to catch Mr. Beast. I think we're on our way. We're slowly catching up to him. He only has like what, 500 million or something like that. No big deal. We're getting there, man. We're racing him to a Billy. And yeah, dude, Jerry Judy, Brandon Ayuk, Calvin Ridley, like these are the guys going here. I do not want to be drafting receiver in this range. So I'm pretty happy with the guys that I have. Now, if Jacoby Brissett's there, why not take Jacoby Brissett, really? I have Marvin Harrison. Kind of just why not? Falls into my lap. Sure, we'll do that. I would have considered Kayshon Boutte when I have Drake May. You know what? Oh, dude, no, I need a tight end, actually. I need Chig. I was going to take Pacheco, but I definitely need Chig. Without a doubt. I'm happy I saw that. Yeah, Chig Okonkwo is a no-brainer click right there for me, especially when I have Jaden Daniels. I think Drake May was the wrong pick now. Looking back on this, maybe I kind of wish I went with Mike Evans. No, I don't know, man. Drake May's a fine pick, honestly. Who cares? Who would I really have taken? It's fine with where we drafted him because this 7th round just feels pretty gross, man. Like, I do not like any of the running backs in the 7th round. I don't like any of the running backs in the 6th round except David Montgomery. I still think David Montgomery is undervalued. I don't like any of the running backs in the 5th round. Travion Henderson might be the only option just because, like, at least he's not injured. Everyone else has just been injured. Javonte feels okay, but still, like, a little expensive. Bucky Irving, feel like he could just be Cucky Irving. Kyren Williams, not exciting. Like, I'm kind of really liking the true hero running back and then getting the running backs in this 10 to 13 range. It's feeling a lot better to me recently. Now, hoping some of these tight ends still fall back to us. We definitely need to catch up on tight ends still. Probably going to get 1 or 2 more running backs. Maybe only 1 running back. We might have to stop at 6 on this team because we went with a 3rd quarterback. But getting Jacoby Brissett there, I think, was a good decision. Get a little more floor, and we stack him up with Marv. That feels fine. Definitely stopping at 7 receivers when we went 6 this early. And then, yeah, that's where we're at. So we're either going to go 6 running backs and 4 tight ends or 7 running backs and 3 tight ends. We'll see who comes to us, though. We could just nail her. We hardly know her. I would have liked Dalton Schultz on this team. Polo Fresh takes that one from us. Get a little Houston correlation, even though we don't have Stroud.
Hey, Dan.
My kitty's just playing at my feet, man. Wow. Receivers are dead right now. There's none. And I'm going to take the tight end that I just like the most right here pretty easily. And then do I want to take another tight end after that? Probably. I think we can push running back a little bit. I feel a little more desperate at tight end. This guy at the turn, Yo Adrian, only has 1 as well. So I'm going to take Cade Otton here. I like Chig, and I like Cade Otton. And then I'm probably just going with one of these guys, Gunnar Helm or Mason Taylor. Who would I rather have, Mason Taylor or Gunnar Helm? Honestly, it's kind of a toss-up either way. I don't really have a strong opinion on either of them. Let's just go with Mason Taylor, I guess. I probably have less of him. Yeah, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I like taking Gunnar Helm when I have Cam Ward and want like a back stack. That always feels pretty nice. I think there's probably a little less target competition in New York, even though they have better receivers. Like, they have Garrett Wilson, who's obviously going to get a bunch of targets. Now with Geno Smith throwing him the ball, less running from the quarterback, could see a little more volume. And yeah, Mason Taylor, a little 2nd-year bump. I'll take that. I don't mind it. I think I kind of want 4 tight ends on this team as well. And then 6 running backs, 1 more receiver. So probably going to go with 1 more running back, 1 more receiver, and then 1 more tight end to finish this team off. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's take a look at this draft board. Gunnar Helm goes. So yeah, we're getting very interesting way that we're drafting. We're definitely drafting in waves. Like, we started with our running back, then we went 3 receivers, got our quarterback, another receiver, another quarterback, 2 more receivers, and then 4 straight running backs, another quarterback, and then 3 straight tight ends. So I haven't taken a receiver since the ninth round, but I kind of like doing things that way, man. I kind of like drafting in extremes sometimes and really just finding these different pockets of guys. I like how it's turning out. I really do. We have a very, very solid um, quarterback room. Running backs highlighted by Jahmyr Gibbs. Anytime we can get our boy Jahmyr Gibbs, we're gonna feel good about it. All right. And then Kenneth Gainwell is my RB2. I mean, he's just gonna get some points. He's gonna catch some passes. We're hoping Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt has a breakout second year. Aaron Jones, solid veteran, brings some floor to our team. And then Keaton Missile, high weekly upside. Okay, Ray Davis would have felt good. And running backs are very thin now, which doesn't feel the best, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Now, I think I'm just going to take Kyle Williams first. Then similar to the last draft, Kyle Williams is my 7th receiver. I don't think it feels bad, especially when we have Drake May. Might as well get a stack for him. Little potential second year breakout for the 3rd round pick. And then Pat Freiermuth gets taken, Jake Tongas, Theo Johnson. Probably looking at one of these guys. I already have a lot of Colby Parkinson. And I think we can push running back to our last pick. So let's go with Theo Johnson on this team. We were thinking about taking Theo Johnson on the last team, so let's take him on this one. It's kind of like how I like to do things too. And then finish off with just one more running back. Hopefully there's the guy that I want. There's definitely a guy here or a couple that I would be really interested in. So hopefully we can get him. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But okay, part of me, is anyone else with me? I probably should have taken the tight end in round 18, just so on the board we could see it all together lined up. That would have been way more satisfying for my brain. But now we have the little yellow in between our blue sandwich, which, I mean, we like some cheese, but it would have been way more satisfying for my brain just seeing 4 tight ends in a row. I know there's some people that are with me, man. Yeah, glad you agree. You got to switch up the strategy sometimes on the team builds. Dude, especially like when we're doing 150 of these, like I'm going to max this contest. So I'm doing 150 of these drafts. I want to switch it up and I want to get a little different than what other people are doing as well. Because it's very popular now to go running back heavy at the start. But recently I've been feeling like the tides are turning a bit. And getting like a true hero running back. Yo, who is N Carter? What? Is this guy getting some buzz in Atlanta? Never heard of him. But I kind of feel like a true hero running back because starting 0 running back still kind of scares me a little bit. But getting a guy like Gibbs and then just truly leaning into him and getting strong at receiver and quarterback feels pretty good to me. And then running back, there's still a ton of, tight end. There's still a ton of great tight ends late in the draft. So I'm very fine with pushing tight end and getting very solid receivers to start the draft. So I kind of wanted Emari Demercado. He gets taken. I think I'm going to take my first share of Justice Hill. I think Justice Hill would be fine on this team. And I haven't drafted him yet. Right now, he's just the RB2 in Baltimore. So let's do that. He had an injury last year. I think it was a neck injury, though, which is never good. But I don't hate it. Did we even get a rookie on this team? No rookies. So this is a rookie-less team, which is interesting. But quarterbacks, we have Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Jacoby Brissett. So very solid quarterback room. Running backs, we have Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Gainwell, JCM, Aaron Jones, Keaton Missile, Justice Hill. So a little thin, But since we have Jahmyr Gibbs, I feel a lot better going thinner with the rest because Gibbs is just a stud. Like, point blank. He's just a stud, you know? And then receivers, we got Pickens, Nico Collins, Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison, Michael Pittman, Chris Godwin, and Kyle Williams. So pretty solid and well-rounded receiving room. Like, we got high spike week guys in Pickens, Nico Collins. We got like a spike week and floor kind of guy in Terry McLaurin who stacks well with Jaden Daniels. We got Marvin Harrison, who we're hoping for a third-year breakout on, and then high floor plays with spike week potential in Michael Pittman, Chris Godwin, and then just a second-year breakout dart throw in Kyle Williams to stack up with Drake May. And then 4 tight ends. We got Chiggy with it. Love me some Chig. Love getting Cade Otton late in the draft. Mason Taylor, second-year breakout. Theo Johnson. Hopefully he can still just fall in the end zone a few times. So that's where we're at with that. And I don't mind it. It's different, but I like it. I think it came together pretty well, and I think it's pretty balanced overall, actually. So I'm going to stop it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back tomorrow. We're probably going to go maybe at 9 a.m. again. I kind of like the 9 a.m. Pacific or noon, one or the other. But hey, put the bell on so you can get notified. I love you guys. Joy is beautiful. And we are going to end this stream. Hey, damn it. Hey, down. Hey, boy. Yo. Oh, dude, I just fell off my stool too. Yo, what a way to end this stream. Okay.